All right, hello and welcome back to the Bob Cave. We're here for another edition of my recent buys. And me and my wife Samantha, we went to Retro Replay, a little retro gaming spot and retro movies, if you will, old school DVDs and new and used. You know the drill. They got a lot of games as well, like I said. But Retro Replay, located in Bel Air, Maryland, can't give them enough love right now. Gotta give them a little shout out. Thank you so much. But here we go. We're gonna run through this. Me and Sam, like I said, went on my vacation, had a little bit of money to spend. So we spent a little money on some movies. Why the hell not? Here we go. Up first, hey Dusty, thanks for joining us. Dusty gonna get in here. What's up, dude? All right. Impromptu visit. What's up? The Dust Man in here, right? Yeah. All right. So starting off, sorry about that. We got Brendan Fraser, Alicia Silverstone, Christopher Walken, and Sissy Spacek, and Blast from the Past. Basically, father builds a bomb shelter, afraid the big one's gonna go off. They go down there. They don't come up for 35 years. Brendan Fraser's sent up as an adult. Good movie. Gonna leave it at that. Not gonna say nothing more. Next up, we got The Page Master. Now, I have never seen this one. Uh, I've heard great things about it. Starring Macaulay Culkin and Christopher Lloyd. Looking forward to checking it out. Hey, maybe it'll end up being a shorty one day. What you think, Dust? Right, me too. All right, next up we got Sylvester Stallone in Daylight. Now, this movie is basically, it is a doozy. It was filmed here in Baltimore, at least the tunnel parts of it, in the Baltimore Inner Harbor, the harbor tunnel, if you will. An explosive goes off in the tunnel, and one of the tunnels starts to collapse, and luckily, Stallone's there. Always told my wife about this movie. Looking forward to watching that one with her. Uh, it's a good one. A good Stallone movie. Not necessarily an action, more of a disaster, survival, if you will. Yeah, really good movie. All right, next up, we got the Men in Black. Yeah, snap it when you flash it, baby. All right, you won't remember this one. So the Men in Black. I've only seen the first two. This is the four movie collection. Uh, the second one is okay. The first one I really enjoy. I haven't seen them in ages. The third one I know is what Brolin playing a young Tommy Lee Jones, Josh Brolin. So I've never seen all of that. I've only seen bits of it. So and I know Chris Hemsworth is in the fourth one along with Valkyrie from the Thor movie, Ragnarok. So after that, and like I said, I've never seen part four. So we're gonna check that out though eventually. Next up, we got Swamp Thing. Now this one was a streaming on the app, the DCU, at the was it the DCU? Uh, if not, it was HBO Max at that point in time. But either way, it was streaming on there. And let me tell you, this was dark, graphic, and great. And it always seems to be the MO when something is really good, it gets cut. This was edge of your seat good. So damn good. Love the show. Wish we got more. Sadly, we didn't. Derek Mears was incredible as Swamp Thing. Absolutely adored this show. Sad that it got canceled, but it is what it is. Now I own the first season and only season. So after that, we got some TNA action. Lockdown from 2005. Now, if you know anything about TNA, every match is held inside of a steel cage, the six sides of steel. So, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. They're showing seven, eight matches on the back of here. So, eight matches inside the six sides of steel. And, yeah, looks pretty badass. Number one contenders match with AJ Styles and the Monster Abyss looks like the main event on here. So that should be a doozy when I finally get around to that. Don't think I've ever seen that one. Seen the majority of their pay-per-views, but not so much in the beginning. It was hit or miss in the beginning for me, what I've seen and didn't see in the first few years of it, but I did see a lot of the weekly pay-per-views back then. But when they finally went to, what's it, Fox Sportnet, I didn't see a lot of it, so be that be that what it may, we're not going to stay on TNA much longer. Here we go. Next up, we got Stephen King's The Night Flyer. Now, this movie is fantastic. I really enjoyed it the first time I watched it a long time ago, starring Miguel Ferrer. And yeah, it's great. I'm not going to say too much about it, but even if you don't think the movie's that good, Miguel is awesome in it. And the effect of, let's just say, The Night Flyer is pretty sick. Pretty different, too. All right. Staying in that vein, we got another Stephen King. This one's a 4-pack. Got Cujo, Thinner. I guess you've never seen Thinner. Own Cujo on Blu-ray though, and Cujo, whew, that's a tough one, man. Very depressing movie to me. All right, got Cujo. Stephen King's Thinner. Like I said, have never seen that. My sisters always tell me I need to watch it, so now I own it. No reason not to watch it. Jacob's Ladder, which I've only heard fantastic things, have never seen it, and The Diary of Ellen Brimbauer. And this one, I've never seen that one either. So I'm looking forward to watching this, checking out these movies on this 4-pack. All right, after that, dropping everything here. Next up, we got a little fun, a little schlock, if you will. Yeah, I don't know how well you're seeing that one. The Howling 4 and Ghoulies 4. Now, I've never seen either one. Realized that I didn't own part 4 in either series. I got most of the Howlings. This is the only one I'm missing. So now I got it in the Ghoulies. I think that might be all 4 movies. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into it, but I got all 4 now. So part 2 is still the shit. It's the best one of the series, in my opinion. I haven't never watched 3. I probably don't know. I might have to watch them all one day and talk about them, but I remember part 1 being rough to get through. So the first one. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make it through that one. But anyway, be that as it may, let's move on to the next one. Next up, we got Laser Rest. Now, I think I might have even done a video to where I bought the second one. Now I own the first one, and I know it is a slasher, basically, and Chrome Skulls are killer, but that's all I know. I'm gonna leave it at that until I check it out, and then I will definitely do a shorty on it. Probably 1 and 2. Alright, after that, another one, never seen it. We got Guillermo del Toro's The Devil's Backbone. Now, this one here, like I said, never seen it. I only hear great things about Del Toro, and I'll tell you what, it looks like it won a couple awards here, and it says vastly more frightening and stylish than the others. And Guillermo del Toro, if he has anything, he has style, baby. If you watch his movies, you know you're watching it. He has a style of his own, in my opinion. So creative and innovative. I'm looking forward to watching this. It says it's from 1990. Is that correct? I'll have to look into that. I don't know, but hell, if it's from 90, I'm really looking forward to it. All right, next up. Now this one, sadly, I've never seen, and my buddy, my brother from another mother, Greg Mortis over at Land of the Creeps is probably gonna kick my ass for saying this, but I've never seen this, Greg. And to be honest, you're the reason I'm checking it out. I've always heard you praise this, and now I got it, and there's no reason to watch it. It's only 87 minutes, so The Legend of Boggy Creek, a true story. So I'm looking forward to watching this, and Greg has never led me wrong. He's the one that turned me on to Motel Hell, and hey, it takes all kinds of fritters. It takes all kinds of critters to make Farmer Vincent's fritters. All right. If you're gonna say it, get it right, jackass. Alright, next up. Now, I cannot believe how cheap I got these. I grabbed them immediately. So first up, we got American Horror Story, the first season. We got Murder House, and this is the one that got me hooked, to be quite honest. I was late to the party. I picked up on American Horror Story about season 4, I'd say, is when I started watching it weekly live. Freak Show is the one I started with. But thanks to this one got me hooked. Murder House is so great. The cast is basically, a lot of these people are the core, the foundation of the series, if you will. I'm not going to talk too much about Murder House. I'm just going to say, yeah, this is a great, great season. Love Murder House. And if you haven't seen American Horror Story, I'll just say this, it's a little bit graphic. a little bit out there, uh, yeah, it might offend you too. But it is what it is. It's made by Ryan Murphy. He's a gay man. It is what it is. I love it. I love the series. Majority of the series is great. Uh, I'm a little behind on it, but let's just stop laughing about it. American Horror Story, Season 1, Murder House. Yes. And next up, we got Asylum, which, another great season. You know, Asylum's one of them ones where, whew, there's so much going on, and you find so much stuff out. I really think it's an incredible season. So, all in all, my grand total for all those movies, I believe it's 14 total. 14, it came to 92.17. So not a bad day at Retro Replay. I want to thank those folks in Bel Air for keeping that bad boy open. Got a spot to look for physical media, which those places are dying, man. But like I said, be that as may, very happy with what I left with. And I want to thank you guys as always for joining me here in the Bob Cave. Until we meet again, my friends, this is the Bob signing out.